Hey, we got a new one from Driving and Vibin' here. Cabelas. Cabelas. Cabela's is one of those high-price stores that a lot of people like to shop at. Hey, if that floats your boat, go do it. But one of the things about Cabelas was it used to be that they were pretty friendly about you wanted to overnight park there. That was okay in a lot of places, but Driving and Vibing has a good video here basically saying that is changing. A lot of locations of Cabelas now are in urban areas, you know, right outside of big cities. I know there's a Cabelas there in beautiful Haymarket, Virginia, just outside of Washington, D.C., and it's getting more and more urban there. A lot of, houses and townhouses and shopping malls and everything. And when you get in places like that, it becomes more and more likely that there are restrictions put in by the local county, cities, and towns with no overnight parking. So, sometimes it's not Cabela's decision, but it's now confirmed by several, watch this drive by several. I always do that. I stop a sentence halfway through before I finish it. I do that. My brain does that. It has been confirmed by several various nomadic groups out there that watch things. All Stays is a good one here. Yeah, so All Stays says that parking has started to get denied. The welcome signs are down. The no parking signs are up. People are getting kicked out. More dumps removed and paved over. And also, again, it's like what's happening elsewhere too, that people that are parking overnight are leaving messes behind, leaving trash, not cleaning up after their stuff. So yeah, so it looks like just another trend continuing, harder and harder to camp overnight in a lot of these parking lots. Walmarts, there's a trend. There's a bill in Texas to ban overnight parking in a lot of facilities, and so yeah, it's sometimes it's the companies involved, but a lot of times it's the local jurisdictions and the shopping centers. They just don't want overnight people. Plus, there's insurance liabilities if people are, there 24/7. They're partying. Those parking lots are not to be lived in. People are abusing them. They're dropping trash, and they're staying too long. So yeah. Cabela's, getting harder to park overnight. Got a new one there from Camper Carol. They're in Utah. There we got Bryce Canyon, Blue Van Dan, and of course the always mysterious Wandering Jimmy. He posts a lot and then he stops posting a lot. So, but he looks good and he's still hanging out with at least some remnants of the tribe. Now and then we sometimes see him at Pandaland and we sometimes see him, elsewhere in the West. He was talking a while back about getting tired of camping. I remember that. And it was kind of like, maybe he's just kind of tired of it, but he still seems to be putting in his appearance at a lot of the various nomadic areas out there in Utah and Arizona, at least for the time being. We'll see. Hey, thanks Camo Army for sending me some news tips. This is from BusinessInsider.com. A major RV No, thanks. A major RV maker has $14 billion in backlogged orders and is pretty much sold out for the next year. Not this year, but for next year. Road travel skyrocketed in popularity during the COVID outbreak, and many RVers saw a boost in sales. RV maker Thru has a $14.32 billion order backlog. Holy cow. So they're going to be busy up through 2022 taking care of that backlog, which just means that if you're out there in looking around for a new RV or a new trailer or a new whatever, you are going to be standing in line and probably paying way more than you used to. Earnings reports said since a significant number of units in Thru's backlog have already been retail sold, we currently believe the restocking cycle will extend well into calendar year 2022. Thor said it will continue to increase production to help deal with that, but they are overwhelmed. Hey, let's do some letters, shall we? For the 10th of June, 2021. Got a number of people sending me Camo Army messages at camodave@gmx.com telling us that Rich Life of Road Trips had his channel terminated under YouTube's community guidelines. So, I don't know. I haven't watched much of him. I did enjoy his channel when he was hanging out with Rosie there a couple of months ago, and I don't know, I can't confirm any of this, but I have heard from a number of people telling us the same thing about Rich Life. So I forget, what was his name? Chris or something like that? I forget his name. I forget. He lived in Kentucky and stuff and traveled. He went down to North Carolina a couple of months ago and bought a new to him RV, and he was driving around, and he seemed to be constantly battling his trolls, and I don't know. All our best to Rich Life of Road Trips. I hope he's okay. If he's out there, shoot us an email at camodave@gmx.com and let us know what's up regarding your status on YouTube. All right, we got another thing from the Camo Army here. Oh, God. Did you watch Morgan today? She knows how to, yeah, she knows what she's doing. Let's just say that. She's talking about becoming a mud wrestler, a.k.a. fighter. Anyway, so yeah. Apparently she, yeah, I don't know. She does well with her super chats. Yeah, so. All right, well, there we go. She did say in a recent video, she did a live chat today, and she did a live chat yesterday for several hours, and she did say that she does have some money, and she is looking at maybe renting a house or something somewhere to put down some roots for a little while anyway, so we'll see. No Fear to Trek says June 22nd. That was the date that was mentioned as maybe a date when the Canadian-U.S. border may get at least relaxed restrictions regarding tourist travel. Right now, you can't travel between the U.S. and Canada, vice versa, if you want to be a tourist. You have to have some sort of business or something important to do. Anyway, No Fear to Trek says June 22nd? My dance card opens wide then. I got my passport ready, but doubt anything substantial will happen soon to let us Yanks cross en masse into Canada. I got my passport last year, and I'm ready to go. I want to go visit, I want to go climb a mountain with Foresty Forest. I can't wait. Paul Vovoletti, Line Screw One looks like his mom dressed him up before going out to play in that video. He did a video on how change comes from within. Punk Otter says RV Rebel Girl put out a great video. Niagara Falls, it is a good video. Check it out. RV Rebel Girl Carolyn is at Niagara Falls. Beautiful video there. It's really, hey, if you think you've seen Niagara Falls, you've never seen it like she's seen it. Anyway, at least she's traveling. No big drama. But she finds a wallet from a trucker. Oh, okay, good. So I'm sure she had it returned, right? Forced Online says they got their Camo News Army card and sticker. I'm official now. Is that the same as a press pass, right? You can try. You can certainly try. If you'd like a Camo Dave News Army, I don't know. Do we have any around here? Yeah, we do. Yeah, here we are. Camo Dave News Army press pass. Oh, look at this is really cute. I found this in the mail room. I just thought this guy was so cute I had to get it. It looks like a placemat. Anyway, Camo Dave News Army card and a Camo Dave sticker. And if you want one, just email me at camodave@gmx.com. I did get a whole bunch of cool stamps, so I can afford to mail some folks some of their things. I got stickers. I got sticky stamps. Doug is congratulating me for having 12,000 subs. Well, I got way more viewers. A lot, it's funny when I look at my stats. A lot of people watch my channel without subbing to it. I'm just saying. Earth Pancakes and Other Mashed Potatoes says, why don't I start a channel called Unstoppable Camo about a guy who rarely leaves Morganton? I'll tell you why. I don't know, man. I really want to start a channel where I'm like faking living in my car. I want to do that. I'm going to pretend I'm living in Little Adam, and then I'm going to drive around, places around Morganton and pretend I'm like all over the place. So one day I'll be in Ohio, one day I'll be in Kentucky, one day I'll be in South Carolina, one day I'll be in Arkansas, but I'm not going to ever leave, within a few miles of Morganton. I'll just park somewhere and pretend to be there, and then I'll pretend to be living in my car. I'm going to do that. I think that would be a funny parody channel. What do you think? Unstoppable Camo. That's not to suggest. I'm not suggesting anything about Morgan. I do think Morgan lives in her Bronco and all that, but it does seem like Morgan wants to spend more time, at least longer periods of time kind of settled. She did mention in her video this morning that she does want to, she does want to get a rental house or something for a while. I'm getting the definite vibe that Morgan is kind of getting ready to settle down a little bit, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. James Wanderlust to Stay James was talking about how he is having difficulty uploading to YouTube lately because the particular software he was using that was free isn't free anymore, and he doesn't want to pay for it. We were all suggesting, a lot of people have been suggesting some alternatives for him. Jay Wagner says Shotcut is a free open source cross-platform video editor for Windows, Mac, and Linux. James should try it. Shotcut. Charles Tell-All. He's saying Camo Dave breakfast at Lollapalooza. That's right. I said it, didn't I? Did I say it? Saturday. We're talking about people stopping, swinging by Pandaland. Don't just swing by and say hello to people. Call first or get reservations or whatever, right? Gregory Jones says, if you're going to visit someone, call first. If you don't know their number, you're not welcome. That's very true. Don't just say, hey, I'm here. Where are you? I'm in the parking lot. Oh, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching Letters and More for the 10th of June, 2021. You all have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. Log under.